guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Caleb. For those of you that are new, this is my husband, and today we thought that it would be fun to sit down. We get questions constantly from you guys just asking about relationship advice, baby advice, just about everything.
Yep.
So I have some questions here that we are going to answer today, and for those of you that are new, make sure to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you like seeing Caleb in the videos. So the first question that I have is, what has been the biggest challenge of having kids at a young age?
Would be the unknown factor of
Like just
everything.
worrying
Just
about
being,
it.
or being like you're a first time parent, you just kind of go through everything for the first time. Like, you know, when we were pregnant through the whole pregnancy before River was born, I, was excited, but then when reality hit me when he was born, like, oh, this is real life. But you just kind of learn as you go when it comes to that thing. But I think a big thing too is like communication and being patient.
That's what I was going to say. I think communication, because Caleb and I really wanted to have kids young. It was always in our plan to start a family at a young age, and I think that I expected a lot from Caleb that I didn't communicate, so a lot of arguments and fights that we would get into were mainly expectations that I had of him, and he had no idea what those were because I didn't communicate. So I would definitely say communicating and just figuring out like your routine and like what works for you and your family. This question is for me. It says, how do you budget while being a stay-at-home mom? I guess that this can kind of be for the both of us. For me, since I stay home, we try to eat at home a lot. That's a big thing. I know it's kind of hard, but we go back and forth with budgeting. Like sometimes we're really, really good, and then sometimes
we splurge a little too extra.
Yeah, we spend a lot of money, but I would just say that, like, I don't know. I never... Like, I go to Starbucks a lot and that, but that's just something that I do just to get out of the house. Yeah. So,
I know, we're both, I mean, we're both at the point where, we've been comfortable with our finances and making sure that we, keep track of everything, what's in our bank account, what bills are paid for. And
I think that the biggest thing that we're able to spend money is because we don't have a lot of debt. So, like money that we would spend going to a credit card or that goes in our savings account or like that's money that we have for spending. And a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you spend money on Starbucks, like you spend that much money or this or that. And it's like, well, you're spending the same amount like paying off a credit card a month. Like I feel like it's just however you spend your money is the way that you spend your money. We've definitely have slowed down with the pandemic and everything going on. I mean, we literally have just been at home, so therefore we haven't been spending any money. But I think that since we've had River, we have just talked about what we're spending our money on before, because I mean, I still work, I just work from home, but before we would just buy whatever we wanted, we would spend money on whatever we wanted, and we really wouldn't talk to each other about that. And so since we had River, we just like talk more. Like for instance, Caleb wanted this Apple Watch, and we talked a while about it. Normally he would just buy it for, just buy it just because. Stuff like that.
No, I think we get to a point where like if it does get to a certain like amount where not so much like expensive, but it's a little hunk of change, we really do talk about it and we do really ponder about it. And we've been those type of people that don't force each other like, no, you're not allowed to have that.
Right, and I think that helps too, because for me, like, I mean, we can both buy whatever we want, but I just don't, like, want anything. I don't know.
We just talk to each other, like, hey,
we're very frugal.
It's like, I've been thinking about this for, like, it's like my Apple Watch, like, I've been thinking about it for a long time, and, you came to that point, and then, you talked about, you want a new pair of Vans and everything, so we just don't hold each other back, but we just...
Just communication again. Okay, favorite childhood memory?
Oh, man.
I have one specifically that's coming up in my mind, is that in our town, if you guys are from Caleb, our hometown, you would know Rest Haven, and my mom and my grandpa always used to take me out to Rest Haven to go fishing and to walk the trails and that. And just as a kid, and when I think back to my childhood, I did that so much and so often, and it just brought me a lot of joy. I was definitely a tomboy and always outside, and that's something that I definitely want to instill in our kids, is just being outside and fishing and just hanging out outside.
Yeah, I think
not
that
video games. River doesn't. We're not into the iPads or the video games with River. Like he watches his Daniel Tiger and stuff like that, but we really want our kids to be outside.
Be outside a lot.
You know, just that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I guess mine kind of is related to you. So like I had 3 other brothers, and I grew up on a farm like through pretty much my whole life. So I would wake up and early in the morning go be with the pigs, the cows, chickens, everything like that. So I always remember being part of that. Like FFA and 4-H was really a big impact on me, like showing animals, raising animals. But then I also got that connection of like my brothers, but then also like, family members as well, to like with my grandparents, aunts and uncles and everything like that. But
yeah, Caleb's really close to his family.
Yeah.
So he has a lot of special memories. Okay, this is another question, I guess, towards me, but you can answer it too. Do you have a morning routine, or do you switch up your schedule as a stay-at-home mom? So basically, I think that we're pretty much on the same schedule. Obviously, during the pandemic and everything, things have changed over the past month. But for me, I will say, before I got pregnant, I was waking up before River woke up. River wakes up anywhere between 7:30 and 8, but now that I'm pregnant, River's my alarm clock. I can't get up. I need that extra sleep.
Yeah.
So basically, our routine right now is that Caleb will get up right away and he'll go take care of Charlie. Charlie right now is sleeping in a crate at night. He sleeps with us until about midnight every night, and then Caleb puts him in his crate. So when we wake up, Caleb takes him potty, and I get up and use the restroom and brush my teeth and everything like that. And then when River is awake, he wakes up, but he likes to play in his crib. So when it's time to get him up, I just get him up and we come downstairs, and we don't eat breakfast right away. We kind of hold off a little bit, and River has to eat like right when he comes down the stairs.
Grouchy.
So we make breakfast for River, and we just kind of hang out as a family and play with his toys and just have family time. And then probably at about like 10 o'clock or so, Caleb and I will make breakfast and make coffee, and
I look forward to the coffee.
Yeah.
We got a coffee maker, and we finally figured out like the good combination of what coffee to buy and creamer.
Yeah.
And
we got an Espresso machine, and I always share a morning coffee routine on my Instagram, so if you guys aren't following me over there, I'll leave the link for that down below. But we love our coffee machine. We're so into it right now. Like, we haven't even been going to Starbucks.
Yeah, I prefer our coffee.
I know, it's crazy. We finally have figured it out. When we first got it, it took us a while.
Well, I had 2 bad coffee experience at Starbucks, and I didn't get it.
Yeah, it honestly depends on the day. Like, we just like Caleb will get a Pike Place, and I just get an iced coffee, and some days it's just not good. I don't know why. It just tastes so different some days, and it just does it for us. So yeah, definitely we are coffee people in the morning.
Well, it's funny how like your routine kind of changes, because like I'm still kind of a night owl. I always been a night owl and never a morning person. And now it's really reverse role, or where like I'll stay up a little later, but not as late as I used to be. But like I'm a morning person. Like
Caleb gets up quick.
I like to get up. I like to make my coffee. I like to take that few moments in the morning, and I do feel a lot more productive in the morning, especially like if I do take like a shower and I sit down and I'll do like go through work emails, or I'll go through my school, or just we'll just sit in the kitchen or the dining room table and just talk. Yeah. Even too.
Yeah, we love our routine.
Yeah, and we incorporated walking a lot too.
Oh yeah, we go on walks every morning after breakfast, and
if
you guys want a morning routine, we can totally do that.
We can do it.
A morning routine and a night routine. So give this video a thumbs up if you want to do that, and we can take you guys through our whole morning and our whole evening routine. Yeah. Do you guys do any Bible study together? No.
No, I'm personally really bad. Like I am in the religious part. Just me and Brenna have the same faith. We both believe in the same thing.
We're both very religious, but I
I'm bad at it. Like, I know you're a little bit better, like, open up a Bible and everything. I'm bad at it.
Well, let me say this. We were going to church in Columbus, and if you guys are from the Columbus area, check out Rock City. We absolutely love Rock City.
Yeah.
When we were going to church together, we were doing our notes and everything at church. Caleb did his own notes. I did my own notes, and we, not necessarily that we sat down and like wrote in a journal together, but we always talked about, for a long time after church, like what we thought or what the message was and that. So I do consider that as a Bible study, because you're going through everything that happened. But for me, I love journaling, and I love like planners and books, and that's just how I am. So I got I forget what brand it is. I think it's Hosanna Revival. You want to grab it? I'll just show you guys, since I'm pretty sure it's a Hosanna Revival Bible. So obviously it's a gorgeous Bible, but this is the kind of stuff that I get excited about. So I have a cute notebook that goes with this, and I will just go through and I'll pick scripture, or I follow Milena Ciciotti on YouTube, and she will do like Bible studies on her YouTube channel. I love following different people like on Instagram and that do Bible studies, and that's just what I like to do, but I don't ever pressure anyone around me to do that. I also am very big into worship music. You really like worship music too.
Yeah, I got a lot.
So like, if we are cleaning or anything, I'll play worship music, and like we both really like that. But I just think it depends on the personality. Like Caleb will watch videos, like Bible study videos and that, but I am more of getting my Bible out, sitting down, and just taking that time to read and to journal. So everybody is totally different, but Caleb and I are really big in our faith. It's something that we constantly are talking about, and it's a huge part of our life.
Yeah, and I think a big thing about it too, we always just say how grateful we are all the time.
Yeah.
Between just like each other, we're grateful for River, we're grateful for family, just, different scenarios, and I think we always use that word, like those set of words all the time.
Yeah, I think as a couple, you just have to figure out like what works for you, and I mean, obviously in every relationship and every whatever relationship that you're in, I feel like that you can always be closer to God and always do, like more. You can always be doing more, and I mean, we definitely need to be doing more.
Yeah,
so that was a good question, but yeah, we just kind of each, I guess to just answer the question, we kind of just each do our own thing.
Yeah.
Are you, this question's probably for you, but are you excited about having another boy?
Yes. Yeah. At first, when we thought, when we found out we were pregnant, just if you have more kids, you kind of see different patterns, and like this was totally different symptoms of, what you're craving, how you're acting, everything was different. I thought I could put money down it was a girl.
Caleb thought for sure that it was a girl.
I thought
our
for
whole family thought. And the whole time, like, just since we've had River, I just feel like we're always going to have boys. Like, I could see us having 3 or 4 boys. Caleb's one of 4 boys, so, and I'm an only child, so literally we don't know any different.
Yeah,
so
boys run big on my side of the family.
Caleb, all that they make is boys.
It's always boys and once in the Blue Moon girls. But no, I'm really excited. Like, it was funny because, like, we pretty much have like a boy name picked out.
Yeah, we do.
And we were hesitant on a girl, and we were going to find out that day, and we were bouncing back and forth between ideas of girls, and we picked out like 2 that we think we really like, and like, we got really excited, and then it was a boy. We found out.
I love it though. I'm so excited for River to have a brother. I'm so excited for them to do just all the guy things, and River looks just like Caleb, as you guys already know. Like, it kills me. I'm always laughing at them because if they're like doing anything next to each other, I just laugh because they are absolutely identical. It is the funniest thing. So I couldn't be more excited about having a boy. Yeah. And now I just can't wait until he's here. It's just all that I think about now.
It's gone by quick.
Yeah, I am currently 19 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
19 weeks pregnant. Oh, this is funny. What is your favorite thing about Brenna being pregnant?
Oh man, the funniest thing.
No, your favorite thing.
Oh, my favorite
Yeah.
thing. I guess just the progression. That's
Like
the big
watching
thing. Just
Billy
watching
grow.
it grow, because like when we were pregnant with River, like, you know, I got to see that growth in that time, but like I worked all the time. Now we're kind of like in isolation right now, and I kind of get to spend a little bit more time with the family and everything. And now, the way my work's kind of gearing up, I'll get to spend a little bit more time now.
Yeah, it's been
too.
really nice. And just
I guess that's the only thing. But then you know, and I
Caleb loves the belly.
I love the belly, but I like the weird random cravings. Like one will be sitting there, she's like, I want a McDonald's cheeseburger,
And I don't eat.
and she doesn't eat fast food.
I mean, let's be real. I'll eat Taco Bell here and there, but when I'm pregnant, I don't want it. And the only thing that I want, and it's not like a Big Mac, I want $1 cheeseburger. Like the grossest thing from McDonald's. I want the $1 cheeseburger. So I crave that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But no, it's just honestly just watching the baby grow and you grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet, babe. Oh, another question for you. How do you feel about me doing YouTube? That's actually a good question.
So, if you've been around Brenna's channel for a long time or new to Brenna's channel, this has been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Of course, that's kind of like the perfect word to it, because there's been times where she has really high peaks and, you know, some lows that just get to a point where, you know, you want to give up. But, you know, have always supported her, whatever decision we made. Like when she wanted to go to cosmetology school, I was like, what school? She's like, it's in Columbus. We packed up literally our stuff that month and we moved down.
Caleb has always been really supportive.
But no, I push her to do whatever she needs to do and support
I think
her.
now, I don't mean to answer the question for you, but we literally were just talking about this. I go through definitely seasons where I don't see any growth or just things aren't happening, and I feel really down about myself because comparison is a huge thing, especially in the creative space that I'm in. And it really is hard for me sometimes because YouTube has been the only thing that just fires me up, and that I like love every single thing about it. So if I just compare myself so much.
That's a big hurdle that you're running into, because we're comparing, you know, you that's here and someone has accidental like growth or more people, and we just can't do that. We can only control what's in front of us.
For those of you, if any of you guys have a YouTube channel, it really isn't about that. Like, I make just as much from my videos as someone else could with 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
The Google AdSense and everything like that, it's not, and it's, the thing is it's not even about the money for me. It's about producing content and sharing what I'm passionate about, and it just, I don't know, sometimes it just gets really hard.
Yeah, I know.
So how do you feel? I started answering the question. Sorry.
No, I'm 100% supportive of you, and I would hate for the years that you have put into it to quit.
Yeah.
Or to give it up. Because
a lot of money has gone into
a lot of
this.
money's gone into it. A lot of time. Like, I feel like you're like going back that roller coaster. I feel like you're on that top of that roller coaster, and you're just waiting to just zoom right through it, and then it's just gonna, you know, hopefully take off here soon. But you know, I'm doing whatever I can to support. Like, I'm here, sitting here with you.
You guys, Caleb is great. I mean, literally, if I said I wanted to be a flight attendant, Caleb would be on signing me up. Like, that's just how we've always been with each other. But
and I think a big thing too with that, if you're a couple and someone is doing YouTube or thinks about doing YouTube, the other person needs to be not just supportive but comfortable with the situation. Because I'll just walk downstairs and Brenna has a camera and she's talking, and you just kind of have to go with it.
Yeah, Caleb's gotten better too. I mean, obviously when I first started bringing the camera out, it wasn't.
It was awkward.
Yeah, but now it literally is like a part of me now. I take my camera everywhere and. Yeah. It's just a part of us.
But now we get to look back on a lot of the things.
Yeah,
that's what we're
yesterday we were watching videos of River at our apartment where we brought him home, and it's just like you can't ever replace those videos. Like you
No.
could never, ever.
No.
So, well, thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Okay, the last question is, are you going to share your labor and delivery vlog?
So we haven't discussed that part yet. I don't mind to.
Yeah.
I don't mind to. I want you to be comfortable too.
Yeah.
With everything. Like, I don't care about vlogging, you know, during, like, if we're at home or we're going to the hospital, after and everything. Delivery part, that's something we haven't talked about or anything.
Well, how do you feel? Let's talk about it.
Talk about it. I'm open to whatever as long
Yeah.
as you're comfortable with it. You know, I've been an open book of everything.
I have one regret from River, which was for one not filming his birth.
Yeah, we didn't.
I would do anything to have that, but at the time things happened so quickly.
Yeah.
It just wasn't it just didn't feel right. But I also didn't share postpartum, like my journey postpartum, and that is something that I regret so much, because I think that it's important to be shared, and I think now a lot of women are talking about it, but after I gave birth, I had no idea how much pain and what all went into that. So I definitely think that we'll end up sharing our vlog. I don't know how detailed we will go showing the birth, but definitely everything leading up to that point and everything after. And I think that what I'm going to do is do like the first 24 hours in the hospital, like just showing what the baby is doing and how I'm feeling and what's happening, because I would do anything to be able to watch a video like that.
Yeah.
Like what happens like right after you have a baby.
Yeah.
Because they don't tell you that.
Yeah.
We had no idea. So I would like to do more of like the postpartum and like maybe vlogging every day up until.
And I think we talked about it too before with River. We had a doctor that she was so nice, but I think she was a little iffy on the camera portion of it. Now this doctor, I think he will be all hands like, yeah, let's do it.
He's a family friend
He's
of
a
ours,
family
so
friend,
I think
yeah.
that he'll be all about it.
Yeah.
And I know that hospitals have different policies in that, but I mean, if not, we can do as much as we can, and you know, we're excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah. We know what we're doing, so.
Maybe. We'll see. All right, guys. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this Q&A, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.